called My World by Jonas. I was born into a world where the only language men understood is violence, and you have to be trained to go at the drop of a hat. Gun, knife, a bat, or hand-to-hand combat. You never know. You just have to be ready to go with no hesitation. A world where your reputation is everything. It can make or break you. A world where it's best to simply stay in your lane, play your role, because when you try to step outside of yourself, it's only a matter of time before people figure out that you don't belong there. And in the world I was born into, exposure can be a matter of life or death. I was born into a world where there is no such thing as a meek. Either you're strong or you're weak, predator or prey. Any chance of finding a gray area is slim to none. A world where manhood is defined by how many girls you can have sex with, how much money you have, and whether your gun goes off or not. A world where extortions, armed robberies, and drug dealings are part of everyday life from sunup to sundown. A world where homicide is likely to be your cause of death. I was born into a world where most people don't know how to cope with the pain of their struggle and try to numb it with drugs and alcohol. A world full of so much potential, but the people have endured centuries of brainwashing that taught them to hate themselves. The young man doesn't value his own life much at all, so he surely won't think twice about taking yours. The young woman will sell her body to you for a dime rock, a dipper, or an e-pill. A world where we're conditioned from early on to believe that somehow being educated and well-spoken is lame and uncool. A world where the gentleman generally doesn't exist because we've been terribly misinformed as to how we're supposed to treat women. I was born into a world where most never escape, and blessed are the few that do. I was born into a world that is not as glamorous as the media would have you believe. It is an everyday struggle to simply survive. I just wish all of my brothers and sisters in the struggle the best. I would love to see my world rise above the current state of mind back into our original consciousness. I've highlighted the problems, but I chose to be a part of the solution. I will start by being the change I would like to see in the world. The more I learn, the more I will grow, the more I will rise and shine and be a source of light for others. I served 10 years from the age of 16 to the age of 26. And, I've been to 6 different institutions. California been the furthest, and Cumberland, Maryland being the closest. And one thing I can say is, being in jail is, it's the closest thing to hell, literally. And, if you make the decision, you got to deal with it, but I encourage you to reconsider, rethink your options, and continue to prosper in school, do everything you're supposed to do, and live a productive life. I wasted 10 years in jail, not actually 10 years, I wasted 5 years in jail from the age of 16 to 21, doing a bunch of nothing. The only thing I'd accomplished out of that 5 years was obtaining my GED. After that, I felt like I didn't have to do nothing else. But I had a plan, I had a goal. I couldn't let myself down, I couldn't let my family down, I couldn't let my support system down. So at the age of 21, May 13, 2009, I made a decision and I started my change process. I stopped dealing with a lot of homeboys. I surround myself with positive individuals. I started reading more, I started writing, I started focusing on Phil and what Phil want out of life. And, it's been going for almost six years now. It'll be 6 years, May 13, 2015. And one thing for sure, it wasn't easy. It's not easy. It's a continuing process. But I'm making it. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. I've been home 7 months now. I came home in September. I've been home 7 months now, and I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing as far as staying out of trouble, staying away from the people that I left in the past, focusing on me, bettering myself, and at the end of the day, I'm enjoying freedom and I'm enjoying life. A lot of you guys is in a situation where you can do something with yourself. You got a lot of guys in prison that haven't graduated from high school, haven't even made it to the grade that you guys in. I wish I can go to the prom. I wish I can go to a graduation all over again. I always tell myself I wish I can go back to 2002, the year 2002, when I was in middle school, and just start from there. And just knowing what's going to happen from there, you know, I'd have made it way much better. So, you know, like I said, you got the opportunity, you got the chance, take advantage of it, prosper, and man, do not cross that bridge.